The economics of longevity is moving forward significantly, and it looks likely that in the next few years, capital investment globally in the industry is set to increase substantially. Longevity companies are in the business of finding ways to help people live longer and healthier lives. Well, let's speak to Baha Hamadi, who is Vice President of Communications at Deep Knowledge Group. Baha, first question for you. What is the potential impact of the sector?
Well, longevity is an emerging industry, globally speaking, and it's relatively new to our region. Longevity is focused on healthy aging, everything you can think of in terms of technologies and software that aim to improve the health span and lengthen the lifespan of people. And what longevity does is it presents solutions for the detection, monitoring, and treatment of chronic diseases, along with biometrics and lifestyle solutions. The industry is huge. It's actually expected to be the largest and most sophisticated industry of all time. In fact, longevity sits at the intersection of several vital subsectors like biotech, for example, and pharmaceuticals, fintech and insurtech, and many more. Now, the UAE has been a pioneer regionally in embracing longevity. We've witnessed government entities signing strategic partnerships to advance some of the most vital healthcare sectors, including longevity. And we were part of these partnerships, of course. Most recently, Sharjah Research, Technology and Innovation Park and us at Deep Knowledge Analytics announced the first partnership to map out and develop the longevity industry in the UAE. And partnerships of this nature not only help in developing national longevity policies, they also maximize the health and wealth of the nation. So that's in terms of impact, while also preparing future leaders to advance the longevity agenda, which, if you think about it, is really a key component of the country's development strategy into the future.
What's the expected economic importance of this relatively new sector in the UAE?
Well, to highlight the economic importance of longevity, it's important to understand that innovation, research, science, and technology represent the pillars of a knowledge-based and competitive economy for the UAE. And the UAE as a country today is the regional superpower, if you will, in the knowledge economy arena. At Deep Knowledge Group, we expect the year 2022 to mark a new era for the knowledge economy in the UAE. We like to call it the deep knowledge economy. So fields like human capital, science, data and analytics are rapidly becoming major pillars shaping the next generation of the UAE knowledge economy. And the knowledge economy represents an engine for economic growth, as we all know, especially as the nation embarks on an exciting journey over the next 50 years. And to give you some numbers on the economic impact, the UAE longevity industry is expected to grow at a compounded annual growth rate of 3% to reach $23 billion in 2026. Look, the UAE is a nation that never ceases to put knowledge at the heart of its development agenda. And that's not only in relation to longevity, but across countless other sectors. And we're delighted to play a role in taking the country's knowledge economy to the next level and to support the rise of emerging sectors such as longevity in the UAE.
Tell us about one key fact relating to the longevity sector that you think will reshape the world's economy.
Look, today there's a pressing need for government attitudes to shift. And this shift should be from an aging reactive position, which means neutralizing the economic burden of the growing proportion of the population that's aged 60 and above. So from that position, an aging reactive position, all the way to the other end of the spectrum to a longevity proactive position. So this shift is expected to generate massive socioeconomic opportunities, such as extending the period of participation of the aging workforce, and also extending the productivity period among the elderly, and lowering the healthcare burden of old age care. And imagine the economic return of all that, let alone the potential in the industrialization and commercialization of the longevity sector and its subsectors.
Baha Hamadi, great hearing about this relatively new sector. Thank you very much. That's your business.